Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Conor McGregor's teammate Artem Lobov has said that he hopes that Khabib Nurmagomedov wins his upcoming fight versus Tony Ferguson at UFC 223. That because he would rather see Conor McGregor fight Khabib. Now, I understand Artem Lobov, what he's saying. You know, a lot of the fans, he thinks that'll be the bigger fight. It's probably a better matchup in his mind. But this is supposed to be your dog, homie. Man, Conor's supposed to be your dog. Don't do him like that. Don't put him in there against Khabib. No, I'm just fucking around with Artem Lobov, though. With that being said, this is Conor McGregor's teammate. You know, of course he would like to see Conor McGregor in the biggest matchups possible. But the first thing I thought of was whenever Edmund Tarverian came out and said, I want to see Ronda Rousey fight Cyborg. I still think she might be able to. It's like, come on, dog. Don't do that to your girl. Ronda Rousey don't want no parts of Cyborg, bro. But, I mean, if you want to put her in there, it is what it is. But if you think that's what people want to see, yeah, we want to see it. We want to see it, okay? I didn't think you wanted to see it. But Artem Lobov went on to say, he said, as for the fans, I feel like the fans would probably prefer the Khabib matchup. They feel that's probably a better fight. And to be honest, I would really like to see that fight also. And especially if the fight was to take place in Russia. That would be crazy. That would be a Rakish style matchup. That would just be incredible. So I would love to see that, of course. Now, when he says the fans believe that would be a better style matchup than Tony Ferguson, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I think that might be true, though. Because a lot of people expect, you know, when you think about Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson, and it sucks, but it's just the way that Conor's built up, you kind of assume Conor McGregor's going to knock him out. And that's fucked up when you're thinking about El Kukui. It's kind of like versus Khabib. You know, the way Conor and Khabib are built up to be these fucking animals, everyone's kind of just forgets about Tony Ferguson. They act like he ain't one of the best lightweights in the world, but he's got a chance against any of these guys. It's not like Conor McGregor's just 100% gonna knock out Tony Ferguson, and it's not like Khabib is just gonna 100% maul Tony Ferguson. But when you think about the matchup, that's kind of what you're thinking, like, because I honestly agreed with Artem Lobov when he says that the fans would probably rather see Conor versus Khabib, and it's also the style matchup, whether people think he would, you know, the Tony Ferguson fight wouldn't be entertaining because it would be over quick. I think that's what a lot of people think, even though I think it has potential to be kind of like the Conor McGregor-Nate Diaz fight. So I think Tony Ferguson is a hell of a bad matchup for Conor McGregor. Yeah, he can get touched. Anybody can get touched. That's the thing you got to realize. You know, they always talk about Conor McGregor's death touch. Khabib, he might get clipped up on the way in. Tony Ferguson might get clipped up before, you know, the cardio kicks in. That's the fact, but it really seems like, you know, against either of these guys, Conor McGregor's chance, his main chance, is winning via KO. But that's what he does, and he does it so well. So with that being said, I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Who do you think would be a better matchup for Conor McGregor in his return? And honestly, it's probably not going to be either one of these guys, right? Because neither one of these guys are the fucking $100 million fight that Floyd Mayweather is. None of these guys are probably the $50 million fight that Nate Diaz is, or, you know, that GSP is. So I don't really see Conor McGregor fighting either one of these, but I still am interested. Do you guys think Conor's going to come back and try and win his belt back from the winner of Khabib versus Ferguson? Or do you think Conor's going to take these money fights that he's been taking? You know, I mean, that's what makes, hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to, that's what I think. But with that being said, I wanted to let you guys know I was supposed to be on CSH Combat Sports tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I don't think he had a show. You know, it's just a Google Hangout. It's nothing like super serious. But we scheduled it for 9 p.m. Eastern today, and he didn't have a show for me to hop on. So maybe we'll do it sometime in the future. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I know a couple of people really wanted to see that. We'll do it for sure. With that being said, though, Artem Lobov hopes Khabib Nurmagomedov wins at UFC 223 because he thinks that's the fight the fans want to see versus McGregor. I think the fans want to see McGregor versus Diaz, McGregor versus GSP, McGregor versus Mayweather. So let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.